Okay, Mr. GC gets the project. Mr. GC goes back to the building, right? Or the owner says, I prefer that you use XYZ
Of course.
electrical contractor sub. And so that has kind of drove me to where I'm kind of trying to do some research and also turn my focus to focusing on buildings. And what I'm learning is some buildings are like the chief engineer is the decision maker. Other buildings, it's the property manager. Sometimes it's the leasing agent. Sometimes it's the broker. So certain buildings have different processes. So I'm kind of learning about that as well. But I really think one of the things that I'm putting into my strategy is not just the GCs, but also focusing on the buildings and the property managers. So me and Lori were talking about doing like a property manager event and taking some folks out on this pedal tavern, on the river.
So in a short amount of time, you're already evolving the position.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm always thinking, and this is another thing I'm trying to think of as like competitive advantage. Why would someone want to use XYZ, instead of Rex? And I'm trying to, one other thing is research your competitors because it's one, you can learn from it and then see what they're doing and kind of use that to your advantage, disadvantage, whatever it may be. But yeah, I'm trying to just figure out how we can. So Mr. GC can't say, "Oh, the building said to use." No, the building said to use Rex.
Yeah.
Boom.
Well, in those relationships too, they take time to build.
Yes.
Right. And the trust factor for a building is the most important thing. It's for us.
It's like their baby.
Well, and I always say it takes a long time to gain traction in a building and to become, kind of a trusted partner for a property manager or an asset manager or building engineer, whatever it happens to be. But it takes virtually nothing to get kicked out of the building. So once you get in and you make, assumptions and promises that, yes, we can service it, you better service it.
Yeah, figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier Rex has a service side, and so we're like in-house electrical in a couple of buildings downtown, and like one of the big ones is like Merchandise Mart.
Yeah.
I mean, if Merchandise